Hello and welcome. My name is Giselle Brea and this is Tales of a Survivor, a new talk show based on true stories from victims of abuse and how they overcame and survived. Over the course of this season, we hear stories and raise awareness of abuse in all its forms, but most important, we want to highlight those individuals that survived and inspire those living in abuse that there is ways for it to be free. This program is brought to you by the GNN Project. I am proud to be the CEO and founder of the project. And along with me here today is your co-host and also co-founder of the GNN Project, Lisandra Vasquez.
Hi, AKA La Nena.
Yes.
What's up, girl? How you doing?
How are you? So, now we have been working for quite some time. Let me tell you a little bit about the GNN Project. We was formed in October of 2014. I had a vision because we both are survivors of abuse. I had a vision of bringing awareness to women that, like me, have encountered domestic violence. I wanted to do something empowerment, but with the empowerment, I wanted to do self-defense class because of so many benefits that this brings. Nena and I, we go to back what, late 90s, I would say?
Way back, girl.
Late
Hangout
90s.
days.
One time in social media, she posted one of her fights, and I'm like, oh, that's right, she is a boxer. So who else does somebody like Nena? So I reached out to her, and I said, Nena, I have this vision. I want to empower women. I want to help others that have encountered abuse, that feel down like I was. And are you down?
I was down right away. That hit me right in the heart.
So right away she said, I wanted to do it. And that's when I learned that she was also a victim of abuse. However, my abuse wasn't physical. It was more mental, verbal, and emotional. And it took a toll on me. And after I separated myself from that, I was in a dark place for a little over a year. But hey, the GNA Project has helped me a lot, and what we're doing, empowering other women, has been very helpful. Now, La Nena, she encountered physical abuse, and her story is very powerful. And I'm going to give it to you, so go ahead, Nena. Tell them what happened to you.
Thank you. Well, I started in 1989 is when I started. When me and my kid's father used to fight and stuff, and he used to beat the crap out of me. And I remember keeping it to myself. I remember not telling nobody, because I loved him, and I didn't want him to look bad in front of people. I covered him, you know what I'm saying? And as he kept hitting me, I kept getting this hate inside. Like, I wanted to defend myself, but I couldn't, because I was weaker. You know, he was a man, he's stronger, he gets you. So I kept having this thing. At first, honestly, the gym wasn't even an option. But God works in mysterious ways, because at a time when he kept hitting me, I was thinking about hurting this man, taking his life. I was thinking about killing, because that's what anger does to you, and especially if you don't scream out for help. So where I used to live downstairs was a gym. So I used to hang out there once in a while. My kid's father used to hang out once in a while after like 9 o'clock. And I started hitting the bag. When I started hitting the bag, I used to see his face in the bag all the time. Because I used to be like, I want to hit him hard. Like, I used to just hit the bag and hit the bag. So the guys who used to hang out in the gym was like, listen, you can't come here no more, because the people upstairs are complaining. They said after 9, somebody's hitting the bag, and it was me. I was practicing. I was training for him. So they told me, you gotta start. If you want to do the same thing, you want to come to the gym, you got to come early. So I was like, all right. At first, I stood in my corner. I stood in my side, still with the same thing. Like, when I went into that gym, I saw him in the bag. I didn't want to compete. That was never something I thought of. But it was just to get strong. And honestly, that it really, really helped me a lot.
Did it feel good? I mean, as you was practicing, because
it felt good because his face was the bag.
Because what we do in the GNN Project, we do workshops, and we help it. And now you teaching that to somebody else.
I'm teaching what I learned, because from trying to defend myself, they kept seeing me consistent all the time, every time. They was like, this girl's here every day. They was like, you know, they saw I was serious. They didn't know how serious I was. They saw I was serious just hitting the bag. They didn't see I was serious. You know, I didn't think they saw competition. I mean, they saw competition. I didn't see it. That wasn't what I was there for. But they saw competition. So they were like, yo, you wanna compete? First, I'm like, listen, I'm trying to defend myself. I don't even want to go in here. Like that wasn't the mind I had. But you know, they could say, listen, you're pretty good. And at that time, there was only one more girl. There was a lot of prejudiced people in there, and there were prejudiced to women also, because they, you know, men don't think women could fight.
Yeah.
That wasn't something that they used to like. They are laughing. When I first went in there, one of the main trainers, you know what he said? He said, what is this, a beauty parlor? I'm like, I'm getting disrespected here, but they don't know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So I focused a lot. I ran. I did everything they told me. I ran. I worked out like a guy. I worked out. There only guys, maybe one or two girls, and they were lighter weight. So you can't really spar with a little. Like I can't spar with a 100-pound girl, 120 pounds. I was always been 189 heavy and super heavyweight. So I used to spar with the guys, and I kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with boxing. I fell in love with the feeling strong. I fell in love because I could hit back. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, he wasn't beating me up no more, because I was fighting back. And before, what we used to do, sometimes just the way we spoke was fighting. We never really had a, you know, if you just come and hit me and I just hold it, like, you know, it wasn't something I expected or wanted to, but he kind of turned me into him. You know what I'm saying? I was always prepared. I was always, what? But, I mean, thank God, God works in a mysterious way. No matter what you go through, no matter what pain I went through, I was trying to defend myself. You know, God works in a mysterious way. I went to another level that I didn't even think. I had no business. I didn't even try to get into there, you know. But I got, look what I got. I don't got one. I don't got two. I got three, honey.
That's
you know how many people try to get one? You know how many people try to get one of these just to be like, I got the gloves? I'm blessed, and I'm very proud of this. Because this right here, this is a lot of sweat. This is not no joke. This is a lot of sweat, a lot of running, a lot of sparring, a lot of being, you know, because you got to be a certain way. You can't get involved with certain people. You have to be focused. You have to be focused to do
a lot of dedication.
What? My
and
whole
consistency, which is
yeah, they got me there. And now,
but let me ask you something.
Because of you, the GNN project, which is me and her, that she had an idea. Even though I had the skill, but sometimes you need that person. But listen, you want to do something? I know you know how to do this. You want to do it with me? Sometimes that's what we need, and this is why we became the GNN project. Because this is how I got my glove. I didn't get my gloves because I wanted to compete. I got my gloves because I was defending myself, I was trying to get strong, and just one way led to the other, you know. And now I could say I got this, and now we're doing the GNN project, which is something that I am so proud of. And what we do, you want me to finish it, or you want to?
You're on the roll.
Because
go ahead.
What we do is this: we have a women's workshop. We used to go to the shelters first when we started. We used to go to the shelters.
Yes. When we started the GNN project, as I was saying before, I reached out to her. So she said, yes, I would like to do it with you. So I said, okay. I Googled some.
I felt something inside, because I felt like, you know what? Those women were like me. I was dumb one time. I was in pain. I was hurting. And you know what? Honestly, I mean, to me, self-defense is the best thing any woman could take. You know why? Because if you get into something, you can hit back. But if you don't know, you feel weak. You know, I mean, let me tell you something. At times you can't. Sometimes you got to know when to leave. Sometimes you cannot get into a fight with somebody. But sometimes you can. Sometimes you could hit back.
Okay.
And this is why we do, you know, get strong. You know, this is. Believe me, to feel strong is the best feeling any woman or man can ever have. And because I felt weak when he was beating me. I felt weak when he used to hurt me. I felt weak. But when I got this strength, you know, which was hitting the bag, I was doing stuff that a lot of people didn't do. I used to run. People used to be like, yo, that girl how do we see you every day? Yeah, I was consistent. I was getting strong. I was building myself. And thank God that, like I said, it didn't go the wrong way.
And consistency is the key for everything.
It sure is.
When we started the GNN project, and again, like I said she will be on board, I Googled some battered women's shelter because I wanted to reach the women that have encountered the violence, and that right now are feeling at the lowest point, because now not only you break up with a relationship that you think it's your everything. I mean, we've been there. I thought I was never going to leave him. Or
I thought that was life. I thought it was normal, honestly. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. But other people was like, that's not normal. You hear from other people. You don't see yourself, though. You don't. Everybody else be like, oh, that's not right. That's not normal.
So consistency, and it has been something that it's been a part of the GNM project. When we started at the shelter, unfortunately, both of us, we work. So we only have the weekends to do whatever community service we could do. On the shelter, it's a little hard. in the shelters because they get the passes on Saturdays and Sunday. Most of them are not there, so we used to go knock on everyone's door.
We was like this. Please, we wanna give you our time. Positive
Because-
time. It was a good time. We met a lot of good people there too.
Yes, we knocked on everybody's door and have them come down and join us. So what she was doing, what she knows how to do
I
very
brought my
well.
pads. I brought my pads.
When she was doing the self-defense, I was doing the empowerment, and we was doing with the kids as well. Some of those kids, we grew to love, but most of them didn't know simple things such as where they reside
The
or the
basics.
date of birth, basics.
basics.
What if something happens to them? So we also did basic stuff with them so they could be more aware of what's going on. So far with the GNN, it's been a year, and it's
That's
been a
right.
wonderful year. The GNN has helped me a lot. I am a work in progress.
I am too, honey. I'm a work in progress. Every day, it starts by you letting out. It starts by you letting people know. It starts by you stop holding them secrets. Because them secrets, those secrets are painful. Those secrets, why hold that to yourself?
When the more you talk about what you went through, the easier it becomes.
It becomes easier.
It becomes easier. Now it's like, at first you were scared. When you was going through it, you're scared to say something, but it becomes easier. So it has helped me a lot. Helping others has helped me as well.
To me, honestly, as all that pain I went through and all that shame I went through, and what we're doing now is empowering women and telling them that they don't have to take that's what helps me. It's not just talking, it's being on and telling other people, listen, you don't got to take that. Nobody got to hurt you. Nobody got to hit you. That ain't love, because love ain't supposed to hurt. You know what I'm saying?
And all we could do, at the end of the day, we want to help empower women that are willing to change. Because you cannot force somebody to change. You have to want it. And sometimes they want it, but they don't know how. Sometimes they get stuck because of the financial situation or because of the kids. And most of the kids right now, you're repeating the cycle. These kids have been seeing mom being hurt by the boyfriend, the husband, whatever, and they can do nothing. The first thing that we tell our kids, don't say nothing because ACS is going to come and get you. So the ACS, it's like...
you get scared. You going to look for help.
Yes, you get scared. So these kids hold it in, they go to the school and becomes the bullies of tomorrow. They becomes the bully because they have to channel that anger somehow. So what we're doing is helping women empower them so they can find themselves again and learn to love themselves again with the workshops that we do and
the pad work. The gym always, it really, that's a give it a nice touch after, because after a nice talking about, our situation, and then we go hit the bag. What better feeling than that? You feel good. I used to feel released. It released my stress. I wasn't angry no more because I hit the bag. I was tired. I was too tired to be angry. I was, so what we doing right now, we don't even charge people. To join the gym alone, it's got to be like $50 or $60, sometimes depends. We ask for a $10 fee, and we give you so much more. We give you this empowerment.
But let me tell you something, just to make sure. That is just to cover the gym that is closed.
That ain't for us.
We took it back to her roots.
Yes.
We doing
Morris
this
Park
workshop.
Boxing Gym. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Morris Park Boxing Gym. That's where we at. The GNN project.
We took it back to the roots, where she became the champion, the 3-time golden champion.
The gym I represent.
Yes. So we took it back over there, and that's what we're doing it once a month. We just had one. What was it? The 14th, right?
On the 14th.
The 14th, we had one. Just happened.
The other one.
Yeah, we have one coming up soon. So we'll do it once a month. For more information, you could look us up at thegnnproject.org. But go ahead. More about your story.
My story.
Because it's really powerful. Mine, you see what it is? With mine, since it wasn't physical, a lot of people are...
Physical is mental. That's even worse.
No, what I'm saying
Physical is mental. I mean, verbal abuse, is mental. They catch you with the mouth. They put that in your head. They tell you you ain't no good. You ain't never going to be nobody. That stays in your head. So it's abuse, honey.
Oh, it is abuse, but the point is, what I was getting at is that a lot of people think that just because he didn't hit you is not abuse.
Yeah,
I mean, like, are you serious? That thing lingers in you, and sometimes...
Stays with you.
Forever.
It
really does.
Sometimes what people think about you, it brings you down. So when you're that person, you're supposed to be loving. You're supposed to be my husband. I love you. My kid's father, whatever it is. He praising you down and bringing you down, thinks you ain't nothing, and you accept that. He kind of molds you into whatever he wants.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
yes, it does. You see, during the course of my marriage, there was a time that it was really, it didn't matter what I did. I saw myself cooking, and if it wasn't what he wanted, he would just throw it on the floor. Or if anything that I did was wrong. I work, I make decent, and just because he made more, you're nothing. Or you're always trying to put someone down. The one time that it almost became physical, it was actually on December 31st, 2012. I have a 3-year-old. At the time he was 3. He was trying to get in between an argument as I was cooking the New Year's Eve dinner. I had told him something, watch the baby, or something, it doesn't matter. He wanted to throw a baby chair, a plastic baby chair at me. My son got in the way, telling him, Daddy, don't talk to Mommy that way. The chair fell and actually broke my son's head. When I saw that, I went crazy. I called 911, of course. Ambulance came, police came. He ran. My son, a 17-year-old, Chris, he came out with a bat. What's going on? He thought something happened.
You got a little man there. You're going to defend his mama. That's what you're
going
to do.
So he left. So when this man left, the police arrested him, got arrested. He did bail the same day, so it was not a big deal. When I came back from the hospital, because when you go to a hospital, the first thing you see is a social worker when it's a child that is being involved. The social worker comes to the bed. What happened? So I told them what happened. When I came out of the hospital, outside my house, there was ACS. There was 2 men sitting on the bed waiting for me. As soon as they saw me come in, I was like, "Hi, are you such and such?" And I'm like, "Yes, this is ACS." I'm like, "What?" They went upstairs with me. It must have been maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, if that. They went upstairs with me. So I looking at my refrigerator, looking at my house, the bed, everything. I felt like
criminal.
I felt violated. I felt violated because here I am doing the right thing for my child.
He's the one that if anything, his action.
Yes, and so I'm here. I am doing the right thing.
Not you. You didn't throw nothing.
What did I do? I felt, during the court procedure lasted a whole year. And during that procedure, he had to take some few classes, which was parenting, domestic abuse, anger management, I think it was. And during the 8 weeks that those courses takes, he has supervised visits at ACS. And after that, he was able to see the child freely whenever he wants, so on. But me, I had ACS at my house. It was once every week. Then it went to twice a month, then every month. But they would go to my son's school. I felt like, wow. Really?
Like you did wrong.
Like I did wrong. And I understand why a lot of women don't want to come forward. I do, because you don't want that. You feel violated. You be like, and then people
don't want to
say,
get help?
ACS, that's about mother, whatever. And you are really, what you're trying to keep hush, it's out there, and it's out there in the wrong way.
And you get scared to get help because it goes against you.
Yes.
And you can't never get scared to get help no matter what, because no matter what, you know what? Somebody is going to do the right thing. Somebody will do the right thing. And you got to start with yourself, because if you're scared to get help, ain't nobody going to help you.
No, nobody will help you. But fear is what kept us. I mean, come on. Fear kept you the same way fear kept me.
in.
And actually, I thought, the thing I wanted to, says Matthew, I wanted to give something for him. And I thought, maybe he'll go back.
Family. You want that family. We women, that's what we want. We want mommy and daddy. We want that. That's why you got married, to have a family. Not to have ACS on your house,
Or him being abusive or nothing like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, I didn't dream of that at all. But I wanted him to go back to that person I met.
That fairy tale.
Because, the person that I met, that potential that I saw, I wanted back. And I'm like, maybe he could go back. Maybe
you can't fix nobody, honey, but yourself.
I know, but at the point, listen, you was there too.
I know.
Okay, so
And I
I'm
had
just
to
talking
fix
about
myself. I had to
for where
fix
I'm
myself.
at. But now we're still fixing ourselves because
Oh,
we're
we
still
still
a
are.
work in
Hell yeah.
progress.
I'm fixing
But now
myself
I
every
will
day.
not tolerate abuse again. I tell you that much.
Good for you. That's
I
the way.
will not.
Me neither. I don't play that. Not in my. I am
All
who
right,
I
listen,
am.
Nena,
You
not
gotta
for
love me.
nothing. I will. I don't know who will hit you, but
No, you know what?
I
Thank God
will be
I'm big now.
scared.
You gotta think about it. But you'd be surprised because people. Sometimes people get what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Intimidated by me. And I'm the most humblest person. I do not hit nobody unless they touch me. I don't hit nobody unless they disrespect me. I don't hit nobody too. I hold myself and I just be like, Lord, please, I'm praying inside the name of Jesus to calm me down because I know what I could do. And I'm not, that's not what I'm about, hurting people. If anything, we're trying to build people up. We're trying to make people feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that we're doing what we're doing. I'm glad that this project has gotten, and it also makes us teach our women, because this is what we do. We're teaching our women to take care of their kids, because this is one of the main things, their children. Because a lot of these girls be messing with these men, and what happens? They abuse their children.
Yes.
Because you just met this man 3 months ago, and you living with him, and what happened? Your kid is getting beat up, and you're going to work. You know, and I know
abuse
somebody.
in some cases.
Listen, and I know
sexually abuse.
Yes. Look at somebody we know. I don't want to say no name, but there's somebody that we know that's close to us. That she has a brother. That the girl, I guess, they had a kid. The kid was like 2 or 3 years old. She went with another man, and what this guy did, he beat the crap out the poor baby, a baby, innocent child. So you have to know what you're getting yourself. We have to know what we're getting ourselves, and tell our kids to be aware of this, because nobody's talking no more. Nobody's saying nothing. Abuse is normal nowadays.
But no, and you know
To
what?
some people.
To some people.
And it's sad.
And
Because it's not.
And a lot of women, I see them choose men.
Oh, I hate
over
that. That's
a child.
disgusting.
Let me tell you something. They don't
That's
know
the
if their
worst.
kid did homework, but they know.
But then their husband got food.
But they know
Their man
what
ate
comments,
well.
the like,
The
and
man got
the
right.
password,
What about
and
your
everything.
kid? You know, it's really sad. It's really sad. What it is, a priorities, a woman priority needs to be the children. That's it. Forget about your man.
Once
honey.
you have a child,
Because,
that's your priority.
And two, I raised my kids pretty much by myself. Okay? And if you're going to tell me you can't do it as a mother by yourself, that's a lie. Because you get help. You get food stamps. The government help you. So you don't really need a man. You understand? You can do it. So I don't understand why a lot of women, I know because I need a man. No, you don't. You don't need a man. You need to take care of your kids. You need to find out what they give you so you can feed your children. That's what you need to. That's what real mothers do. And a lot of mothers is lacking that. A lot of mothers is lacking that.
I see, we talk about this generation and how this generation is this and that. But who's raising this generation? We are. So there's something lacking within us that needs to be addressed.
Because we have no rights no more as parents. We can't tell our kids now, because they call 911 on us, they go pick us up. Because we smacked them in the head or something, because we told them no.
No, I think it's...
That's what's lacking.
No, I think it's more than that. I think we live in a technology world right now, and everyone is more about focus on the likes and the comments and this and that.
Yeah.
Or things that really shouldn't matter.
But that's when us as parents come in and be like, listen, let me get that phone. You can't use it because you punished. You didn't go to school. This is where we come in. The parents don't even care. As long as he shut up, no tan problema, let him play with his Facebook or let him play with his phone all day. And that's what parents are. You know who the parents now? Your phone is the parents now. Your cell phone.
That is so
children true. They listen to they pay attention to the phone more than you or me.
In my house will be me. Right now I have the 5-year-old.
You still got it. You got it good, honey. You got it good. Cause mine be like hello. When you smack them in the head,
my house is me. I'm the one with the phone. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the show.
The GNM Project.
I would like to thank my co-founder again.
Hey,
thank you for being in this journey with me.
Thank you for letting me be in it, girl, because honestly, I'll be home sleeping. I'm just kidding. Just joking.
No, I know. You like to sleep.
I love to sleep. I need my beauty sleep. That's right.
You like to sleep all the time. It's like, you'll be like...
I don't need no aguacate or no Coke. No. I'm good, honey, because I'll be like this.
All right. Now, for more information on the GNN Project, you could look us up on our website, gnnproject.org. Also, remember, in this show, if you want to be a part of a guest in our show, please just email us at the gnnproject@gmail.com. If you don't want to be a part of the story, you could also be a guest in our show. Also, you can look us up on Facebook.
How about that page we got that people could scream on? You need to tell them about that. Any stories you have?
Facebook and IG. the gnnproject.org. In our website, gnnproject.org,
That's what I'm talking about.
a lot of people keep it in. We have a link where you can anonymously say what's going on with you. I know sometimes we fear to say anything to anyone because we're scared to be judged or we just don't want to talk about it. But you could do so in our website anonymously, and we could put inputs and other people is doing it as well. So look us up on Facebook and IG as well, the gnnproject.org. .org on the website, I'm sorry, and the GNN Project on Facebook and IG. You want to leave some words before
you know
we
I,
leave?
you know I do. You know I do.
You want to do some
girl.
words?
I want to leave. I want to before we close out. I just want y'all to know that God is good all the time. Even when you're bad, God is good. No matter what other people going through, God is always good. That's it. The GNN Project, La Nena.
I will leave you with these positive words. In order for everything to coexist, you first have to exist. So do yourself a favor and start loving yourself. Embrace yourself. You are a masterpiece. You were born perfect. You don't need nobody to complete you. You just need somebody to compliment you. In the meantime, compliment yourself and love yourself.
That's right.
See
and
you
your
next
kids.
time.
You're with us and not against us, and we thank you, God, with everything in us, Lord. We give you praise. Give him praise and give him glory.